one dose solves any problem.
Let's play some Priest.
My vigil continues.
The big Maiev. Alright, so we've actually already played some Zareems. Zaremi with Matriarch, Replica, Draconic. Zaremi's pretty good, but you do have the risk of not getting enough dragons. I'm kind of down to try one of the others. We've got Calla with Delayed Product, Convert, and Marauder. And Love Everlasting with Shadow Visions, Pop, and Free from Amber. Alright, let's play some Calla. Partner in Crime. Don't really want these cards. Might be an Outfit Tailor with Partner. Let's take an Outfit Tailor. Shadow Ascendant is solid. One Theft, especially over these. Oh my god. Oh wow, this is a pick, chat. This is a pick. At first I was like, the hell is that card on the right? I actually haven't seen Soothsayer signature yet. I think it's genuinely Soothsayer. Cool signature as well. I think it's genuinely Soothsayer. Currently would be my biggest minion as well. I mean, I have Delayed Product, but Soothsayer is a good one. None of these. Guess we take Cultist. Two solid cards here as well. Minesweeper works with Theft and Convert. And Spectre's really good at stalling. I think I'm going Spectre. Amber Priestess or Reckless. I think I need more 2s for now. Gotta be Cathedral here, man. Poupée is amazing, especially with Calla. But Cathedral for draw is always the most important thing. I won these. We'll take a Crooked. Papercraft is great, especially compared to other 2s that are the same. Easy Matriarch. Easy Cease here. I'll take a Dove over these other cards. Dove has some synergy with my deck. Easy Firebolt now. Always good to have a Firebolt. Easy Ashi. Second Asher, sure. Hold them off for sure. Hold them off very good with Partner in Crime as well. None of these. I think we just take Hourglass, unfortunately. Undeath Sentence in this deck. Undeath Sentence working with Soothsayer and Matriarch. Or Cult Neophyte. Hey Barras, cheers for the watch streak. I could do with another 2. Maybe that's better. Undeath Sentence also works with the mini from Matriarch. It could work with the 6 cost from Soothsayer. It could work with my Theft. Could work with Convert. Could work with Delayed Product as well. And also as a shadow spell for Cultist, but I'm assuming we're gonna chuck Cultist. Yeah, let's take a Cult, sure. I'll take another Delayed Product now with Calla, sure. 1 Lighted Burns. A 3rd Delayed Product, let's roll. Deafen for sure. Prize Vendor for a cycle or Frantic? I have Cathedral for a cycle. And Frantic is draw, as in it gives me a card for a turn at least. Less draw than Prize, though. Prize is a better on 2-2. Right, so Amber, Crooked. I already have Papercraft, Shadow, and Spectre, which are solid on 2-2s. Obsidian for Reanimator? Nah. The card's just too bad, Rang. Spending 9 mana to play Obsidian Statue is just losing. Plus, I have triple Delayed Product, which could give me 10 drops, which makes this moot. Frantic is terrible on 2, I agree. Well, terrible. It's worse than Prize Vendor. I think I'll take it anyway. Fly off the shelves. I have 1 dragon, as I'll make it worth it, I guess.
Maiev versus Talonji.
Look at that Maiev. Yo, it has a pinkish hue as well.
You a swift death.
Deck has a lot of cards it wants to replace. But it also has quite a good core.
An empty pew for you and your guest.
I mean, they always pick Karov. So I think I just picked Cho. Cho, yeah, I actually think so. Like, I can't afford them to have Karov because they might just have sincerely more synergy than me. Power word syncs and death rattle synergies and resummons. Yeah, they always pick out. Now I could Cho instead. I think I called though actually with that there. But I just got hit with a double Cho Mama unplanned. Yeah, so I was going to play Cho and then Forge, then Prepare and Soothsayer. That was the plan. So you spend like 3 or 4 turns forcing them to throw stuff into Cho.
Time heals all wounds.
Ooh. So I could either coin Delayed or I could Spectre, coin Papercraft, which I actually think I prefer right now.
Consider the tactics.
Linked together in harmony.
Remain defeated.
I hope it's not a 3.5-hour priest game. What's the longest game you've ever played of Hearthstone, chat? A single one game. For me, it's about like an hour 20. I want to say somewhere between an hour and an hour and a half. Hour 15 maybe. Yeah, 40 minutes, 54 minutes. These are some long ones. Hostage. See, I've never played these hostage wild decks. There was a period of time when Svalna came out, when Priest was basically the only contender. Like, you're basically playing Priest or nothing. And everyone used to play full clear Svalna Priest. And Priest used to just endlessly clear, then endlessly use Svalna to generate. And the games used to get to fatigue with people playing Svalna spells on loop, trying to find Drown so that you can drown a minion to win the fatigue battle, and not playing a minion for Drown was the play. That was genuinely a thing.
Behold your future. Jade Serpent.
I remember your opponent plays a minion. Your hand is literally you constantly playing Svalna, and you try to pick up as many Cannibalize and as many Drown as you can, and you cannibalize large minions to stay ahead in health, and you drown small minions to stay ahead in fatigue, and you play that way into... And it wasn't abnormal to have 30 minutes games plus. I do remember having like a 1 hour 20, I feel. I really want to draw. I really want to play this though.
The sands continue on. Flipped over. No, look closer.
You know, I'm not sure that's still a thing, Hango, because I have in the past
Keep it together.
tried to spam sorry.
My apologies.
Oh, there you go, I did it. And I was gonna say it didn't work in the past. That worked, no? That just worked, didn't it?
An empty pew for you and your guest.
It did. Wow. I remember spamming it in the past, Hango, and it just not working. Like, I sincerely remember that.
Flipped over. No, look closer. Time for the finishing touch.
Nah, that's crazy, Elrich. But yeah, that was crazy. Hang on. I was literally gonna tell you, you have no idea how many times, like 3 years ago, I mean, people would play Noggin and like spam emote and never hit sorry. And now, immediately, dude, that show Noggin fucking board. Like, what the hell is this?
We'll never leave this place.
Big Kyle Son, hey, is up with you?
I will remember that.
Sing along. You know the words.
I must not hesitate to lead.
My hand is too full.
Also, what the hell is their hand, chat? I'm never gonna beat that hand, chat. Their deck is worse, but I'm never gonna beat that hand, dude. Holy crap, man. Afternoon miscreant. Nope, that's not how it works. Well, there you go. You can get it now.
The crystal shall decide your fate.
It's over. I mean, my opponent also now has double theft.
Time is slipping away.
Game ruin.
Too many cards.
That would have been good because I have fly off the shelves.
My hand is too full.
We can assume they don't have Denathrius in hand, at least. I wanted to genuinely thank you for being more diverse of stream, but I can't let you do. Thank you. It's been much rougher in the last year because balance has been dog crap. But, I mean, it just tires me. Like, I'm a little tired of Rogue, for example. This meta, right now. But also Paladin. It's just always that, right, Elrich? Mages aren't as good anymore, hang on. I think they not see Imbue Priest. So I could funhouse the Blob of Tor, but we know they have a Soothsayer in hand for starters.
Let me think.
A dot here.
There's still a lot. I don't actually face that many. I find from the top 4 classes that Paladin and Priest are the most common. Before, when Jailhouse Manstorm was a thing, mages were super common. But yeah, obviously still more mages than a lot of other stuff. I feel like I'm gonna lose this game to a Denathrius in the end. It's just... But I don't think they have Denathrius in hand because it's Soothsayer. Right, they have Soothsayer and then they have Dethrone and Siphon and Dissonant. And then 4 cards from my deck and hand. And now also Intertwine. Why is Paddy so good now? Is there something you're missing? I mean, if you can't see why it's good, then yes, you're missing all of it. I mean, because every single card, except the cards that I drafted in my last Pally, are amazing.
You're gonna love the way you look.
Need man, I mean. Think about the game I played yesterday versus the Paladin that ended my run. It was biggin, plushy, painter's virtue, painter's virtue. My opponent was playing 3 mana, 6/5 rush divine shields on loop.
Intriguing. Dazzling.
Brownie! Thank you for the resub, Brownie. How are you, Brownie? Oh, they also have 2 puppet theaters.
Need some atmosphere?
Well, you've got the playoffs, Kyle. Yeah, but they would do the exact same thing and summon the same thing and screw me, no? So maybe I try to wait and get some better value from it.
Let me think.
Wait, why do you have the playoffs again? Did you qualify again for a new round, Brownie, or what? I don't really understand how it works. Because you already had your other round, no? Oh, you qualified for playoffs now, which is like the thing that if you win gets you to the thing you were at last time. Good luck. Then.
Time for the finishing touch.
Good luck, Brownie. Good luck. Yeah, I always forget what they're called then. Another theft. Theft number 5. And yeah, my deck isn't bad. It has a solid core, but my opponent's deck is basically like insane. Still the sus guys. God value. How can I value them though?
For you and your guests.
They still have another puppet theater. Like this is the theater that they copied from the from their own deck using the intertwined that they randomly generate. So they generated intertwined fate and got a puppet theater from their own deck. So
An empty pew for you and your guest.
you ever end time Murzon? No, right? Yeah, cheers, Civ. Might even crash then.
An empty pew for you and your guest.
Intriguing.
I must not hesitate.
Playtime's just begun!
I actually don't want to draw chat. I even have a cathedral left. I also don't want to show because I don't really get value. My hand will be full. I'll get one card and then burn the rest.
I can make them talk.
To die for. Winds of the south, come to my aid!
I might honestly just have to throw away Fly Off the Shelves soon. Double Delayed Theft. I have a Convert. Oh, that's my cease to exist. Okay. I have a Convert.
Let me
Interesting, Furious. But then I'll just give them back to me now.
You get the goods. I'll stand watch.
I should have done this. Yeah, because I was going to do this, Hanger.
You get the goods. I'll stand watch.
We could kill Cho. Wait, you want me to spend my own turn killing off my own Cho just to give them Fly Off the Shelves? That's just a net loss. I'd rather waste my Fly Off the Shelves than just randomly give them Fly Off the Shelves.
Someone's coming.
Hey, Fiero. Oh, did it? Elridge, damn. It's gonna be identity theft number 6 then, Elridge. Plus Intertwined Fate as well. If they don't play it, maybe I get to theft. Their theft. I don't even have something like Puppet, you know? Like, even if I convert something, yeah, like, I'm meant to be a delayed product deck, and my opponent has played 4 delayed products into general. Maybe I should hardcode so it's impossible priest play mirror. Well, first of all, mirror matches like this aren't that common. Secondly, then people will play priest and you just never find the game. No?
Now, what if...
They have another soothsayer.
Behold your future.
It is stupid though, because I'm playing a game versus a deck that's 20 times my superior. It's not like identity theft number 7, by the way. Like how it's not even remotely in the same level. There's one puppet theater. I mean, they played 7 identity thefts by high rolling their identity thefts into identity thefts into identity thefts. I have one. They just randomed it a million times, then they also plagiarized it. They stole 4 of my delayed products. They randomly generated intertwined faith, which also gave them identity theft again, and another puppet theater.
Rezan will never let me fail. I saw that.
Let the punishment fit the crime.
If I play Calla, they get a 1 mana Calla. Like I think I can leave, right? Yeah, I don't have a win con. Do you?
The match is yours.
I go for a little redraft. I have a lot of room to improve this deck. Not with these though. Let's say Mermaid if anything. Cease if anything. Spectre. Wings of Eternity high roll potential. I'm not sure I need a fanboy. I don't like wings, but I don't really need a fan. I don't want these either. So what we're saying maybe in. Sentient can go for sure. Marauder can go for sure. Outfit Tailor can go. Probably Fly Off the Shelves as well. But even honestly, Cult Neophyte. Cultist as well. Don't need that many ones. I mean, I have more cards I want to remove, but this will do. Like, I have no Nova, no... I just don't have AoE. So Fly Off the Shelves is at least a 1 or 2 or 3 AoE now. Which is why I picked Wings as well, yeah.
Just in time to witness my genius.
It's good to have
I'll grant you
a single room for something, right? One, yeah. If I had like a Nova, probably consider that though, yes. I need targeted removal less because I have Deafen, yeah. But I'm more like I have Lighted Burns Double Cease, basically. It's about like filling the role in the deck, really and truly.
An empty pew for you and your guest.
Oh, I agree, Furious. I agree. There you were, and my first one gave me an 8-8 as the best roll. Unfortunately.
+1.
Linked together in harmony.
Remain seated.
My delayed product in their hands gave them the 8-8 rush, 8-8 death rattle guy. Crunch like workload licks, you mean? Kinda crunch. It's rough, man. Hearthstone has been horrible. It's been a little rough, but I probably for mental wise I'll be trying to screw around a little bit and give it some opportunity, so we'll see from there. I don't really have hope, but you never know.
Remain seated.
Not sure that's really that good, Leferler. It's just so slow. It's crazy for value, but it's so bad in general. Oh man, when it rains it pours, baby. When it rains it pours. I hope things ease out for you. I took Unseen because I wanted to fill my hand, but now we get to see their entire hand. Well, we know they have Crane Game and Unseen, so I'm going to end up with 2 Unseen Atlas, which isn't exactly what I want. But we'll take it. Hey, Tarek. Oil will be alright though. I do have a 10-10 coming. Viper? Alright, let's see. So absolutely dumb.
Have a pretty big deal in here.
What's Krustenbraten? Croutons? Google it. Krustenbraten with sauerkraut. Alright, let's see. I'll Google it in a sec. Man, I kinda wanna smack him in the face for 10. Just drop an amber in the way. Even smack him for 15. No, I want this to happen. I think I'd rather do something like this ton. Sure.
Listen to this! You are the shadow puppet.
Let's see. Krustenbraten with sauerkraut. Did you mean Krustenbraten? Bavarian crispy pork roast. Oh, the traditional hearty German meal. No, I'm not gonna miss 10 face though, Capybara. Absolutely not. Looks solid, basically like a typical pork dish, huh? If you full prep, wouldn't you lethal Doomsayer 3 AoE? Oh, you set it up? That's true, but it looks to me like they can't deal with the jailer, so making it harder to deal with the jailer should just be lethal.
Too many cards.
Oh, now I understand you, Capybara. Sorry, I thought you meant about this. You know, I don't prefer that though, because you're playing the taunt to stop the attack of a minion, yes? Now you decide to stop the attack of a 3/3 as opposed to a 5/6, but lose the capability to have a 5/5 buff that goes face when the entire point was to ship it face.
Mael versus Rafam!
Just in time to witness my genius.
I'll grant you a swift death.
I'll keep just the Ascendant here. Yeah, it probably wins anyway, by the way, Capybara. I'll just say it probably wins anyway. Is Rafam draftable? Never was. No, see, never was. You mean the fabled one, right? Yeah, never was draftable. I actually did manage to do Rafam in arena though, which was beautiful. We coining 4 or hold them off and smacking them? The punish here is Siphon, but is it a big punish? Eh. Oh, is it actually draftable? Okay, good. That's been in. The one that transforms all to legendaries has also been in. Annoying. Big punish. Big punish. Big punish. True that.
It's a few safety violations, nothing serious.
I could deafen it there, but I don't think it's warranted or worth it. No, but transform it to a 2-3. I need to hit better blades. 2 warlocks in a row's lottery rack. I faced warriors earlier. I was playing warrior though as well. I mean, essentially, pandas facing rogue, druid, warlock. Like these are just half the classes are in this position. Warlock isn't even the bad class. It's just not the top 4. Which makes it really funny. So I could matriarch here to try to stall, or I could try to theft and find any semblance of AoE. Definite as backup. I mean, the bad class is all bar 4, but warrior is the extra bad class.
Molded in my range is not bound by size.
Something nearly impossible happened. My opponent played a Wilderness pack, got 4 beasts because they had 6 cards in hand. All of them were Corridor Sleeper. What the hell, dude? Holy crap. Those are the ones where I used to say 1 in 10,000 into 1 in 10,000 into 1 in 10,000.
Don't worry, it looks great.
Holy crap, chat. Don't remove 5 damage. What's 5 damage? Or you mean the Raptor Herald? Felt like I needed a bigger comeback. 3rd. Hoping they take a trade and whatnot. Looks like we're screwed either way though. Well, it's only 3 damage because it's buffed by the other wolf, so... So, 4. Yeah, because then this wolf would buff the other minion instead, no?
Consider the tactics.
Wait, I could have. But what it wouldn't it would remove 4 but not give me a 4/4 here. Whereas this 4/4 could remove 1 and a 4/2 if they decide to trade.
Now, what if...
I don't think that's possible. Randomer.
Not hesitate.
I don't know if that saves me, but that sure as heck puts me back in the game. Now I can actually Cathedral. Yeah, it had to be theft. There was nothing else. Mr. Micklin, that Infernal I dedicate to you, Mr. Micklin. Thank you for the resub. So freaking lucky. It is quite lucky, yeah. What was your play, ING? I'm always curious. Would you have gone for theft? Yeah. So that's the outcome then. Am I risking a tacky? I can just play Soothsayer, but it also feels awkward.
What if...
Deafen this. I feel like I need to start drawing. I could delay deafen and prepare. So that would be 5, and then this, let's see, 4, 5.
Not
This
hesitate.
would cost 4 less. Yeah, I'm done. I just need to start drawing. If I never draw, I will always lose. My issue is I also need to heal because my deck has 3 bombs. So drawing is like bittersweet, you know? Drawing is bittersweet, but if I don't draw, I lose. Two ceases. Hi Jay, I got you in a sec. Of course. Yeah, I mean you can always point to the thing that's good in the game. Nobody has pointed out how I've low rolled all of my delayed products, for example. Nobody has said, of course, you've missed all of your delayed products.
Behold your future.
That mismatch was good. Oh, because I was falling so far behind though, right, Kenny? I picked it because I was falling so far behind. I still think mishmash is a low roll.
A frozen tree.
Overall.
That's me.
We have Firebolt now, which should help, and the cathedral's also down. By the lower. By the lower. Am I doing this? I guess. Yes, I guess I could have not cared that they healed 7, no? Because it can hit this twice, but I guess then it kills this and I can hit the right.
Linked together in harmony.
They're always gonna kill this.
I must not hesitate.
I don't think I win. One draw. I don't draw that turn though, right? If I pre-bolt left, but I lose my firebolt. Oh, you tacky for the draw. I don't know. Winnability?
I've got to find the way out.
Looks like their quality is fading. I feel like I need Tachyon to clean up. Why is this still frozen again, chat? Anyone? Yeah, Bolt needs to kill to return. Yeah, if the cards did different things, I would do different things. Or they froze it again. Thank you, chat.
The light is still with me, perhaps more than ever.
Do not forget me.
And the odds that I draw all 3 bombs are low, right? One is very, like, I should have drawn a bomb, honestly.
Time for the finishing touch.
The extra draw with her. I don't really have ways that like win me the game anymore, you know? I don't have things that represent me a way of winning. I don't really want to use Tachyon to cycle. I feel like Tachyon is better than a lot of the things I have. Like, I think my best win con is somehow fatigue. Yeah, but Usher they get. Wings is a way I can high roll though, yeah, I agree. Like that though, not like that though. I mean, Wings doesn't really high roll, this is why I don't like the card, but I guess we clear and stick to the fatigue, huh? I'm at 7 currently. Just pace my removal. Completely pace my removal. Yeah, they have 2 shreds.
An empty pew for you and your guest.
Let the punishment fit the crime.
They have a slow turn. I think I tempo more as on chat.
You face Jurassic.
That's the opposite!
Legion.
No! Now they have a 6/6 hero power kickstart! Thank you very much for the resub kickstart. I think now I always lose, right? Let's say I play end time. They are at minimum dealing 9,
Consider the tactics.
18, 24. At minimum, they're dealing 24. At minimum. Which means they can deal 30. All they have to do is deal 6 and 18 mana.
Now, what if...
So, this and try to hit taunt. Right, like...
Timelines confirmed.
I seem to have hit rush.
I must not hesitate.
Helps a lot. The life seals are relevant, right? I'm at full health. Yeah, killing that saves 12, yes? From fading memory. There's no way that buffs your minion, buddy. Yeah. Siphon. Still gives me a ton. This might be a game, actually. Seems promising. Seems promising, seems promising. They do have Inferno. holy fucking off coffee. I love that. Someone needs to make that, dude. Without the exclamation marks, though. It's not Javert. Oh no. Was so 10, 15, 20, 20.
You have my thanks. Go away.
Well played.
He's always go first.
You fight what has already happened.
Yeah, do you think my face Vitalis would fit really well on that emote? Like type, of course. And imagine my face instead of is that even Colonel Sanders? Colonel Sanders mixed with Kick W guy? Yeah, I don't even know. I mean, that one, Deutsch. I think it's Kick W mixed with Colonel Sanders, right? Dose of course, Elrich.
You fight what has already happened.
Or of coffee. Oh my god, Jirax is exploded into shivers of ice.
Ayen versus Dawn Grasp.
There's no time to waste. I'll grant
Yes.
you a swift death.
It's a rogue priest Maiev portrait, and it's the current prize of the wheel. You were at 1 with the thief. Yeah, that was... I mean, again, it was the correct play, but it was... That doesn't mean it wasn't lucky, right?
An empty pew for you and your guest.
I must not hesitate.
Like, you have to pick the one that you can't afford me to have.
Ah, +1.
Mind if I roll need?
Glad you enjoyed it, Tullius. They want to ping my 1-1. I'm happy for them spend turn 3 pinging.
I'll start this show. Hey, you! Install these for me. What is it?
An embarrassment of riches.
That's a good burn.
Hey, you! Install these for me. What is it?
Consider the
Convert it?
tactics.
Too quiet.
Like, trade. Yeah, they could just have Hellfire, Greed. But I think that's the line, how you just do this.
Think.
Too quiet.
I must not hesitate.
Just really slow. You want a value trade with this, right? Surely. What if you deafen my posit? I deafen their posit. Surely. I deafen my posit and trade, they take my 3/3s and summon them and I get nothing. They keep 2 3/3s in hand, but I summon 0 tempo. 5 AM chilly. My hand's so bad. Thank you.
Muzzle their magic.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I was thinking about deafening their puzzle, yes. Oh, so we just silence it, you trade, then you fireball the 3/1. Still about 2 hours to go as well, Kripali. Still about 2 hours to go, bud.
Let the pain speak to me.
Draft it, see.
Linked together in harmony.
Time for the
You
finish.
are the shadow's puppets.
So we're talking counterspell or Oasis at this point? Okay.
Keep it together. Keep it together.
Okay, Oasis test.
To die for.
That is the Nathris.
Crumpled!
Doesn't seem the cleanest chat. But the swing is so large that I'm not even going to take the 50-50.
An embarrassment of riches.
I end up keeping the 3/3s in hand, awesome, which clunks my hand. They have 50-50 to have a Hellfire, so my tempo gain is moot.
No one escapes the hold!
The 50-50 is from Fiddlefire, as in, sorry. Hey Zelda! Jones was telling me he loves you earlier, just randomly out of nowhere. Did I ever tell you the story, Vitalis, of how I learned that Cease can hit the same target way back when it came out? I'll say I don't know. My opponent had 7 minions, and I wanted to hit 6 of them, Vitalis. I hit the only one I didn't want to hit, rewound, and hit the same one. And then we learned that you can hit the same target with Cease. So this was at the very, very beginning. I mean, back then, we didn't know. Now we know. We've tapped it a million times to everyone. So that minion incorrect sucks. Summoned Donboy without the battle cry for sure. That game that I randomly mentioned, you mean awesome. So I could Lighted Burns, Fireball the Poison play partner, but I don't remember the exact circumstance. I don't remember the exact circumstance. They nerfed it, Lex. So it used to be a 4-mana 2/4 and both the little blobs were 1/2s. Now that it's a 5-mana 4/4 and the little blobs are 2/2s. No, you misunderstood me, Austin. We didn't need a destroy. I felt that Cease was warranted because I needed to play Cease. It could be a I need to empty my hand kind of thing, but it sucks if I hit a 1 and 7. It's great. Are they always guaranteed to get a new freeze with that spell? Almost 0, Zayax, actually.
My acts of heroism cannot be contained!
Arena, XDD, XPP, I can't. This guy have children? This guy have children, chat. I'm asking. Well, I can't ask a question.
No one escapes the hold!
Wait! I'm the real one! I swear!
Are you excited for today, Mr. Dreads? I hope you are. I hope you are. Actually really annoying, especially knowing that they have the Nathris.
Watch out! I'm free!
Push.
You get the goods. I'll stand watch.
Watch out!
You get the goods. I'll stand watch.
Oh, Dreads is taking some time off. Lucky.
Now watch as I pull! Oh no.
Really, chat? Yeah, absolutely outplayed, buddy. Can't even deal 7.
Let me think.
I only have 6. Guess I could light it burns my own minion.
Now, what if...
Let the punishment fit the crime. I must not hesitate.
The light is still with me. Perhaps more than ever.
So really that 5 heads. Remember they have the Nathris. This deck is ass. Mine! This is like the best deck I've drafted all the week. What the hell are you talking about? My opponent randomly rolled a freeze into 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 a blizzard that randomly gave them worship on a star, dude. Otherwise they would be dead. It's just the story of how this entire week has been. What do you do, you know? You just play it out. You just play it out. Yeah, I'm hoping I draw Theft, basically. Smirky. And I steal their Denathrius. Finally. Worth a play? Shut up, Dreads. No. Legendary, Colossus, probably Denathrius. That's the random Colossus as well.
My rage is living inside!
Thing is, if it's not lethal,
Can you feel the cold hand of death upon your heart?
then they play theirs and I lose, right? The first one, Zelda, but I actually don't think this deck is bad, per se. Lethal for sure. But if I trade here, they have 11, 30. It's not, chat. But theirs is at what? No, we do this.
A dot here, a scribble there.
I could have technically ordered, I could have stolen the freaking 6/6. But I wanted to play this after, because I might get an unplayable spell. So, let's say I trade here. 29, be one of. It's no. Why would you expect the face to be hit 19 times over this being hit 9? You guys are mental or something? Have you seen me play Hearthstone for thousands of hours? These are absolutely mental, man. You should know chat is mental. Absolutely. I'm just repeating. The odds are like phenomenally low. And then they just play the nephews back and I lose. Because they'd be at full health. 90-10? Miss lethal again? Yeah. Sorry. Hey, chat can't figure out lethal if I don't miss lethal on purpose. Otherwise, they'll always be left behind. I don't think it was. Well, this one's guaranteed anyway.
A toast to all who sought to kill me.
Pretty sure it isn't. What if their sire lives? What are you talking? It's lethal, come on. 30 damage, they're all going face, Zelda, come on. Obviously, like duh.
A toast to all who sought to kill me.
Oh look, clearly they don't. I only needed 29, Zelda, because they take fatigue. It was clearly lethal, come on now, buddy. What are you talking about? See, it's only lethal before, not now. You guys are you're really smart, you know? That's why you guys are very good Hearthstone players. I'll learn from you. It's okay. Remember, I'm here to learn from you the same way you're here to learn from me, okay? Remember that. So, thank you. I always love learning. Always at the worst time, Elrich. Are you in the Discord server, Benny? My Discord server is in. Hey, Cammy, thank you for the follow. Could you like just at me and just so I'll remember next I have time, because I'll forget otherwise like this for sure. Zero, but the other turns there was no way.
Let the hunt begin.
I'll grant you a swift death.
Implausible. Fair. Implausible is a better implausible, not impossible.
Greetings, traveler.
Well met.
Should I ban Ruzi? See, sometimes I say, should I make Zelda mod? Like he'd actually be a lead mod here.
Linked together in harmony.
And then he hits me with the can I ban Ruzi? My tier 3 sub? I go, no. See, I'm asking. Ooh, nice twist. That's actually a very nice twist.
Crumpled.
I almost rewound by mistake there, chat. Holy moly. No, Rosie, I forgot to restart.
The culprit was not
not.
Death and Prep doesn't kill it, because Death is a combo card, OC. And that was why, actually. Did you actually, Rowdy? I didn't know you were playing STS. Very nice, I am actually, yes. You trade the 1-1 away? I could actually. Let's me get this out early into this. In my head, as long as I get this out by 5, which I am in this line, OC, I'm okay with it. And Cease is my more clunky card. Hunter usually spreads wide, so if I can Cease in a situation like that, I'm happy to. That's my logic anyway. Wow, whenever you target this minion with a spell, gain +1/+1. Elusive.
Now, what if...
An empty pew for you and your guest.
Behold your future.
Should pick it anyway. Draw seems alright right now. Oh, deafen my own minion.
+1.
It's not that big of a plus for me, like, especially since Sooth is the thing inside Calla anyway. Rather just draw, find my delays and theft and cathedral.
Inside voices, please.
Actually kind of assery there, man. That's like so ass 11.
No, look closer.
The thumbnail face. Dude, someone sent me a clip of Nosferatu saying that he loves my stuff, but he finds it hilarious that I do that face. And he paused a video of mine on that face. And he just kept screwing around with it, man. Let's leave it at that. What's that meant to be? A more top-down view of a big bosom? Never mind. Hey? It's not actually my thumbnail face, 0. By the way. You can go check my thumbnails, there's not even my face anymore. I need to clean up fast. I got lighted burns my own minion, but it'll die next turn, blah blah. Wow, is it actually Mayor? I don't think so.
All shall rise. Look closer.
Let the punishment fit the crime!
This doesn't go face anymore. I mean, I push 11, they push 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 22. I'm dead. What? Oh, on the thumbnails. Oh, wait, pause. My opponent guessed Replicatinator. Huh? Dude, it's kind of, it blows my mind how everyone has guessed my sassies.
The light is still
It's like impossible, dude. There's a drink Karov there. Karov, the legendary Death Rattle legendary Giver Priest card. Pretty good players today. Yeah, they're super good players today. Super good players. I thought that nobody would ever not pick Karov. What if I convert and... Oh, they trade. Say I kill these two. 5, 10. And heal technically one off. But have to at minimum heal, which means I can't convert and do the double play. So I guess it's heal then frantic.
A dot here, a scribble there.
I must not hesitate.
Job done.
It's not too bad. We'll save them for next game. Those for go. I didn't have a choice. There was nothing else for me to play. Like I either play Alter Time or I don't play Alter Time. Well, we do know that one of them's a taunt, one of them's the Replicatinator, so it's like 4 cards, but still.
I moves quickly.
So many plays. So I'm gonna convert and play Hollow Hound. I could buff the Hollow Hound. Or I could play Bot Face. Like, they're clearly not sniping. Why would you ever trade? Why would you ever trade into the 2/2 instead of into the 7/1 with Primordial Lord and kill off your own minion or whatever the hell they did into Menethil, right?
Not hesitate.
They literally, to save their own Hollow Hound, decided not to kill my 5/1. -2 heal. Why -2 heal? I can't prepare and hero power, if that's what you mean. If you prepare, you can't play the card. You know, on YouTube, Liz. I think even with just the Hollow Hound, I was alright, to be honest. Like, I didn't need, like, let's say I didn't draw the buff. You play Bot Face, yeah? I heal 15 less, I'm at 10, right? And then Bot Face summons a billion 1/1s in my hands because of the ping, 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 plus it's a ton, right? So it's just, it's game, right? So I didn't actually need it. It's less heal. It's the same heal actually, like, that's true. Remember, they knew I was a Calla deck.
The time is here.
I'll grant you a swift death.
Right, so they traded away a 1/1 to save their Hollow Hound versus a deck that has Convert. Convert is only in the Calla bucket. Hindsight now, I'm with KFK there, but that's a little less direct. Because they were also close to dying if they don't trade, KFK. But you could maybe bank a little more on the fact that Priest doesn't have reach. I think it should, Elvich. I'm not 100% though. Well, I would be like what, like 6 off, I think, KFK if they don't trade. So within the realms of Priest killing them from hand, they would have been, but and I agree with you though. I'm just giving the sort of other side. I agree with you though. No, I'm with you, man. I started by saying I'm with you. you'd have healed with the jailer though. The argument is I didn't need a top deck. If you're telling me but you top decked and therefore I can call you lucky, sure.
The bruisers have a few
Like, if the argument is you top deck and therefore I can call you lucky, like, okay, sure. Yeah, I mean, it was a very lucky top deck. What can I say? I'm looking around, you're not here. I'm there. Okay, okay. In spirit with you. Trust me.
A toast to my everlasting.
But yeah, tough. That might actually still have won me the game had they made what I would then consider the good play. But they would still have had a solid-ish board, enough to counteract the heal, but then they might not have had the damage to end the game, and they would have to trade into the minion. I would heal back to full again, so they might have saved me as a top deck for sure then, yeah. So I agree, Artuf. These are 3/2s, huh? I think streamers argue it per se. I'm not even really arguing it. Like I even said that it was lucky or whatever. I think they argue it because most people just jump to saying that they're lucky all the time. I know, I've played enough to know what lucky and unlucky is on the spectrum of Hearthstone. I know what not lucky, but lucky in everyone's eyes is. Like, I immediately said that Infernal was lucky, for example. Like, not even a try immediately, yeah? Who believes here? I experienced both sides, mathematics. I'm tempted to light it burns and then still go cease. That, I agreed, magic, agreed. Absolutely. No, it's equal to its attack, so it deals 1. I'll be able to kill half, but not the 1/1 poison.
What if I must not hesitate?
No scope.
Let the punishment fit the crime.
Job done.
No scope, baby! See, chat? Top deck origami frog! Top deck origami frog! Which one's luckier, chat? Which one's luckier? Winning a 1 in 3? Or top decking origami frog? No, convert is enemy minion. I think so, then. I'm sorry. I think the Twitch bug just saves it for you, not adds it.
An empty pew for you and your guest.
I know, it's happened to me as well. It is onto it, so I believe you. Like, I've been places and that's happened to me.
Now, what if
I actually didn't know this, Druz.
I must not hesitate?
Why people said draw, huh?
You are the shadow's puppet.
Ah, that's alright, Lana, come on. You know, I appreciate everyone nonetheless. Someone said, when I was trying to figure out the...
+1.
When I was trying to figure out the new priest legendary, someone said draw until your hand is full. I'm like, what the hell are they talking about? And then they said Azalina. I'm like, the soul, the deck, the rule breaker. I didn't actually know this includes draw until your hand is full. So to whoever that was earlier, I understand you now. Sorry.
Time advances. Hasten.
Hey Lana, every time someone shares the gang, just say fake now. You're not alone, by the way. I think it happened to Matty as well, yeah.
together in harmony.
Time heals all wounds.
I don't have business partners, KFK. Well, maybe Red. I had Reds, but he started killing us off one by one, so I kind of left his associateship. Me and you, Zelda? No. You asked to ban Ruzi. Question for you, like a live thing. We play I might say because I can't do anything. It gets 3 packets, so that child never goes out in the place. It's the same kind of your hand, and the second one. I would assume. What are these questions, Ellie? Do you understand what level of questions you even ask me? I don't know. I assume it would glitch because it knows that the code of the card is representing infinite as an enchantment on the card and would therefore reset it back to normal. Even though technically, with logic, it should be back to infinity. Does that help?
The true prison is the mind.
Burn a card or play Deafen. Probably better for pressure. I agree. But no. But it was a little bit of an all-outer. It's not like I don't have pressure, basically. This is accepting that I may be playing a long game, but a long game that I will most likely then win. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? 4. Oh, wait, how do I... Oh, you deafen silent? One off. Come with the 1/1 instead, yeah.
A scribble there.
Your mind crumbles.
Face justice.
Look at that Maiev running out of the screen to smash. Thank you, April. Oh, way lower, Magic. The actual odds are in the shop, but usually...
Grant you a swift death.
So I don't know for this one particular, because I think they're a little different for this one, but say the odds of the pet, for example, were 1 in 1,000. You could just enter the wheel and click the question mark, or there's like an exclamation mark button or something like that, and it literally shows you the odds. Hey, Dartibium.
An empty pew for you and your guest.
1 in 1,000. I mean, for me personally, I think the effort and work they put into the stuff is pretty cool. And they look pretty awesome. As long as people are aware that the odds of the free thing are so and so, the cost of rolling the wheel goes up exponentially, and you are very likely going to need to do all rolls to get the grand prize, and you are fine with that. By all means, I have no problem with it then.
A dot here, a scribble there.
Face justice.
Maiev used to be a priest before she was awarded. It's probably gonna need to depend a little bit on your bucket, Fledge. Sorry, on your deck rather than your bucket, I meant to say.
Welcome to the hallowed.
Well, 9 might actually be a touch better.
Remain seated.
Job done.
don't remember what Mukla comes with. I think it was Jungle Jammer and Barrel of Monkeys. By the way, Dark Tivium, I hope you're doing alright, man.
No, I can't.
And bananas, yeah, I mean, they're basically both middling ledge. I feel like you can get punished a lot more nowadays. For giving your opponent bananas. Does anyone know whether Fly goes through Divine Shield? Should, right?
Accidents.
I know you told me about, like, you know, what happened there. I didn't even know you lived there. Well, it can only hit your side of the board anyway, not Medic's. Believe it or not. Lethal?
Meet here at midnight. I've got a plan. I must not hesitate. Let the punishment fit the crime.
Through that. Scrap.
Job done.
I mean, this is a good hit, but like, this was so expensive. I just wanted cheap stuff to fill board. At least we did get a taunt, but not what I wanted here. But yeah, the reason I prepared Vanessa is because I wanted to go for the full clear there, or as close as possible. We don't get to keep the lighted burns for the force tank, unfortunately.
It's boogie time.
That is huge.
The toy store belongs to the Titans.
Returns the cost of everything.
You have a fraction of my power.
You won't stand in my way.
In people's hands to their original cost. -1. As I should have. So first I trade my 4/6 into their 7/7. So I make sure I deal 4. Then I make it a 1/1. And then I miss cease. Ah yeah, next time I'll do that.
What'll wet your whistle?
Thank you, chat. I was thinking about going face. I was. I was thinking about going face, but then I changed my mind. That's why I did it that way. Need to get through to it, and how are we doing that?
Toy makers, let's toy makers.
Just max push, huh?
The sands speak, and I listen. I must not hesitate.
No snitching.
You won't stand in my way.
Holy moly, chat! Holy moly. Holy moly, chat. Might be a little too late, Simstar. Imagine I tubbed like 4 bombs in a row now. That's the bomb tech magic.
Too many cards. Let me think.
No, counting. Wait, do I have lethal? 3, 6, 14.
You won't stand in my way.
Is that Moonwell? Is that my casting Moonwell or something?
Mael versus Illyria.
Tremble before the might of the elves.
I'll grant you a swift death.
No, it feels like the lore is all over the place. Then I'm meant to learn it.
Silver arrowheads. An
Oh,
excellent
no.
choice.
Was that really? What's going on, magic? Jeez, that sucks. Hope everyone's safe.
Sisters, my will shall lead us to victory.
Don't understand the impact, whether it's like proper acid rain in the end either. Yeah, might be doing something else, Slicks. Anyway, but you have a good night, my man. I hope things ease up for you, brother. Yeah, we can risk this.
Stone Legion, to me!
I've just been planning to, you know. And I was working on all the new donation alerts, which I finally managed to sort out, so
Welcome to the hallowed tower.
feel a little more eased up, you know.
An empty pew for you and your guest.
Linked together in harmony.
What's this cell? Won't load for me. What the hell is that, dude? What the hell is that, dude? Did you put it on reverse to loop it? If people like it enough, maybe. Nah. If they get this, I don't care though. Fuck you.
Now.
Molded in my rage is not bound by size.
Remain seated.
Is there, oh, sorry, I just saw your question, Panda. Is there the fun pick or the best pick? I think it's the pick. And my opponent, so none of them were impactful enough in my opinion. Yeah? By taking the one that would be least impactful should they take it, I felt like that should be of help in the end.
Time heals all wounds.
Yeah, basically they all sucked. Find a lot of us. They're just straight up, they all sucked. None of them are impactful. That's why I wasn't sure how to answer you. None of them are impactful in my opinion, but it is the biggest hedge, yeah. I wanted the 1-3 out. A 1-man 1-3 was what I wanted over there. Now we go wide?
Crumpled!
The exit is this way.
Crumpled! Crumpled!
Can't get into Hearthstone. I'm sorry, I don't know why or what's happening there.
An empty pew for you and your guest.
You just disconnected as well? Weird. I know they had shop issues yesterday, so... So they could take it and end up dealing 14 to me. That isn't, they can't do both, right? Awesome. So they can do one or, which is the same. In fact, Yodel would be worse for me. Well, chat.
My
This what-
revenge will be swift. Masterful, I concede.
Yeah, well, yesterday wasn't 9 hours of Hearthstone affairs.
Mayhem versus Kel'Thuzad.
Curiosity will be the end of you.
It also makes a big difference when you have a ton of less things to do, affairs. Usually it's not the time I finish live, but the time I finish everything else. Usually I spend like 3 hours doing other stuff, so when I end at 9 PM, I actually end at midnight. That's the big difference, affairs. It's what else I do.
An empty pew for you and your guest.
Ooh, Calla might just be better for me than them. They could summon a bunch of random 8s from Code Violet, but I'm risking it. So that's usually my issue of Harris. It's what else I do. On Tuesday, I finished coding all of my alerts, apart from my donation alerts. Oh yeah, I mean every single day since I started streaming, probably. Ferris. I mean, up until about half a year ago, I used to do YouTube, several hours of YouTube every single day. Just it is what it is, man. I could pretend or expect them to be greedy and then deafen. I could have also not buffed so I can get the partner next turn. What I'm gonna do is wait for 5 for the partner and just go face. If they're greedy, I can maybe do Fireball Deafen. That's why sometimes I used to say, Ferris, after playing 9 hours of Hearthstone, watching 3 hours of my own Hearthstone is just so much Hearthstone, man. But it's alright, man. This year I've been doing more random stuff. Over the last month, I relearned HTML and CSS. Which was fun in a way. I recoded all of my alerts from scratch. Which was something. Sucks. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, brother man. The platform that I use is very likely shutting down, so I have to use a different platform. And no platform does the alerts like I want the alerts done, which means I have to code them from scratch in order to get them to look the same. I could have made them worse, but that's not me. I might Disciple of the Dove now instead of Firebolt, so I get the even bigger partner, chat.
Welcome to the hallowed tower.
So now I could deafen this, but I think we still deafen this. And then just take the big trade here. Something I kind of enjoy of Ares though. It's like, I enjoy learning the stuff, you know? Like, it's been so much more fun for me to relearn HTML and CSS and have a project. That's always what I did. I never learned these things at school. So for me personally, what I used to do in the past is, I don't know, like when I was young, I learned Flash. And the aim was always to do a project. So I'd learn Flash, have a self-assigned project, do it, and then probably forget them after a long time. But that project at the end, I like it, you know? I'm actually taking Chilmo, although this is also a dragon. Would they more likely take this? Chilmo could screw my Calla. I'll take Brightwing.
You get the goods. I'll stand watch.
So like I had the project of redoing my alerts, which seem to be working now, except my donation, because the donation is a different problem. I now have it went down, blah blah blah, anyway, yada yada. And like, it's a nice little thing. Yeah, it takes several hours, it takes a month, but that's because I never sit down and spend 8 hours on it, right? Sometimes I do 1 hour, sometimes I do 2 hours at night, you know, sometimes 3. And when you do 1 hour, it's never 1 hour of work. It's sit down, spend 15 minutes reopening all of the stuff, figuring out where you were, you know, and then taking it from there. I could fly off the shelves. I really want a delayed product down though.
Someone's coming.
Let's try this. Damn it. Alright, let's fly. Alright, then now that we use fly, I don't care about the dragon. So we play to test for a Keck, maybe. That's insane. Good morning, Pete. This is my first game, brother. The servers crashed yesterday at 7-1. Well, I was at 6-1, but at 7-1. Good day, Hoogie. I appreciate it, man. You know, a little lurk here, a little lurk there makes a huge difference. And if you enjoy me as a little background, I appreciate you, my friend. Let's start with Joe. We know what their secret is. The jailer or statue? Let's jailer it.
All shall rise and serve.
Big boy. Ooh. Magus with taunt or matriarch with lifesteal?
Now.
Magus. I've used my location. I think this is actually better. Let's do it for painters.
Someone's coming.
Together in harmony.
What should I do if day by day I think I'm an NPC more and more? You're falling into a rut routine, I call it. Give yourself something that gives you drive, my friend, and rekindle the fire within. Hello, lead man. Hello. I appreciate it, Hugoba. I apologize for my outbursts here and there then.
Your fate is twisted with ruin.
I do spend 3 mana on that, but at the same time... kinda slow, you know?
Someone's coming.
So let's go and test for Vengeful Visage, Mystic Misdirection, etc. Vengeful.
You get the goods. I'll stand.
So... the other one is the Water Rally. So I don't care. You do your thing. Yeah, I know the initial one is Oasis Ally, but they cost another secret. Blizzard, okay. Annoying. But it ain't exactly saving you, you know? It ain't exactly saving. I've got the jailer incoming as well. Little forager. Okay. Let's go delayed again. Mishmash from these. Dragon Ice. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Kill this. Drop a little heal here. Pause the turn back to them. It's on you, buddy. They kill Cro-Magus. I can resummon Cro-Magus. At this point, unfortunately, they could have another blizzard. They could have another blizzard and another blizzard. So we could be stalled here for a while. That's why I'm kind of putting some value into protecting my board a little bit. We did silence our first audio splitter, which did actually give me at least one extra turn there. Alright, it's all on this rune, chat. It's all on this rune. 6 mana, that's 10 mana. 16 mana, we should be fine.
Too many cards.
Wait, what? Feels like it was more mana than...
Victory is yours.
Odd. Did I count more mana? Chat. Something like that. I got there.
Versus Uther.
I've got the power of the portrait, you know.
I'll grant you a swift death.
I don't know if I should chuck hold them off. If I'm keeping Cathedral, I think I do. Try to find those like 1s and 2s to actually be buffed by Cathedral. I need to make sure that Paladin doesn't steamroll me, you know? Just so that I can land the whole Matriarch Soothsayer delayed product without falling too far behind. Might even lighted burns early. 1 and 2s and 3s and Sonic. Aimplex, Sonic. Welcome. Okay. Wind Up Enforcer, I think, is a Tarim bucket. Ooh, that would have been so good on one, chat. Might have actually been game winning if they did nothing and I played a 2-4 essentially. Coin plushers. Alright. Alright. Yeah, imagine I had a 2-4 here, chat. Game winning difference. Are you starting early today? We are. I've got the energy of a bull in heat, Vitalis. Because it's summer, you know? That's what it means, right? Because it's summer or something, right?
The light dims, but we fight.
An empty pew for you and your guest.
I haven't been paying attention, chat. Who had the coin? They did. Which means they supposedly had 4 cards in their opener.
Now, what if...
And there's only 1 left. So basically it's everything they played so far.
Linked together in harmony.
Let the punishment fit the crime!
Right, so Protector, Gnome Regan, and Plush, I guess. Hello, Zaf. Enjoy your home day. Regaldinho. Famir. I would assume there that they pick Lena, and I'm not sure Lena's very good for me. Yeah, there's a turn 10 delayed product, but I think that might be too slow. Oh baby, what a draw. Yeah, I'm gonna spend my turn doing that. Technically, I end up with the worst outcome from there. I spend my turn 5 dealing with their turn 4, but hey ho. Nah, that's your choice, buddy. That's what it's for. WCAP.
Face justice.
But you get more holy spells, Pally or Priest? Depending on the expansions, but it's one of those two. I would still reckon it's Priest.
Molded in my image.
Remain seated.
It has to be, no? Isn't Tarim guaranteed? I thought Wind Up was only in Tarim. In fact, I assumed Tarim from, like, turn 1. Oh, it's a Whizbang, is it? They also have plush painters, which is also more likely. Kind of want to wait another turn or two now before I Murloc Holmes because of the painters. But the Firebolt is awkward. Might just be a Holmes turn then.
I have no master.
Down to 3.
Crumpled!
Remain seated.
Oh, Brodelkin, thank you for being here. It's one of these that we actually don't know.
I must not hesitate.
Opening hand Truth Seeker. Current hand PMM. Opponent's deck Brutish. Grab Truth. Yeah. The one that they wouldn't play and feel awkward playing, right, Matty? Another plush. And another plush. Damn. Look at this, dude. Actually crazy. Beyond Heal Dragon. I don't think it's that relevant for Dory.
Reporting for duty.
With the way the breakpoints ended up, I don't think it's that relevant. I got PMM.
Consider the tactics.
Yeah, my opponent was dead. And now what? He's going to hammer.
Let
Do you think I should clean up instead?
I must not hesitate.
Hesitation's defeat. Not hesitating, just thinking. Hello, Hango. Still don't know whether Kalian to Matriarch was the line, but with the 7-6, it's a little awkward. I just know that if I leave a wide board, they play Truth Seeker, and if I leave a board like this, they play PMM. So I'm kind of just straight up in trouble. Murloc Holmes also didn't show me or give me the buffed PMM in that situation. Not really a solid convert. More than Pompey as well. So Soothsayer wants to come down. And then what? Kalia into Matriarch? I kind of wanted to wait. I could PMM the Matriarch, but that's 7 mana, so I'm 1 off.
Behold your future.
Convert the plush, you think, later?
I must not hesitate.
My rage is not bound by size.
Very nice, congrats, Pompey. That's very good. I think it depends whether it's exact copies or not. Like, I think theft would be the alterations, for example, major. Lord Almighty. This is why I played the Tar Slime, though. Okay. Now we try to clean up. Can I even? Yes, so I trade here.
Cancelled.
I firebolt left. I PMM this and I trade here. I don't even convert. I think that's the line. They're gonna kill my Blackwing, but that's when we drop Calla.
Let me cancelled.
I've got one plush left. Mancorp, thank you for the follow, welcome. So I assume they're gonna play plush, they're going to swing right, and they're gonna kill this. Yeah, they're gonna play something else, that lets them kill this as well. So, hero power or card, brutish, swing right, trade mid, trade here, Calla. Yeah. And firebolt, I guess. We were arriving at the last stretches, though.
The light is still with me. Perhaps more than ever.
No master.
Hopefully this. They can still kill my 10-10, but still. Yeah, it's much better when all of your cards are paladins and they're constantly generating paladin cards, right? Righteous Protectors, plushies with their minis, right? Muckborns, Tangineers, which you don't want to kill, so there's a paladin on board. This one, yeah, I think it's always about 160. It is a pretty nice skin. But remember that you will always assume you're gonna have to pay the maximum amount for the wheels. That's always what I say. Interesting, no Cali stuff? Nah, what? Misplay? Still misplay? No? Yes? We're still not in the best situation. I could convert. It's just a wonder. Convert, PMM, and buff it, then heal it. 3, 4, 8, 9. Like, it's still gonna be able to kill my card, though. And I have to take this trade. I guess I could make this an 8-8. You trade here, you make this an 8-8, and you buff it. Then you let this pull out my Frantic Forager, I guess.
I must not hesitate. No one wants to learn. Time heals all wounds.
A dot here, a scribble there.
Yeah, it's opponent's hand. Also for Gelbin, since I perma-generate board, unless your opponent gets a random Hydrolodon. Another Painter's Virtue. Can't kill the 13-9 now.
Need a bit more spice over here.
There's the sous chef.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, so this is 13 and 4. Which is 17 plus 3, 20 and 2, because this is a paladin. So that's lethal, correct? See?
Face justice.
Look at that.
No one wants to learn.
Would have survived the trade. But it would have survived the trade but died to the other minions on board, right, Hango?
My head.
But I think that's also fine, yeah.
Queen Ashara.
Depends whether you want to sort of generate more stats per mana or more protection on the lifesteal. Interesting. So let's say on 3, I mean these go. Let's say on 2, I prepare. This would cost 4, correct? And I coin the 4s. Sounds good. I need to get that cathedral down as well.
This contextuality is fully authorized.
You ever prepare hold them off on 1? Sure. Oh baby, let's go. Mr. 2. Beautiful. Like, you could play the crook into the cathedral. But the question is, do I delayed or do I suit first?
Out of my jungle!
I think I delayed with this little pressure. That's a rough start for my opponent. I will say I think they miss mulligan though. I mean, depending on their deck, but their keep was actually Cyclone, Stonehill, Altar Time. I know it's curve, but at 9 wins you look for a better curve. Just straight up. It doesn't matter whether it's curve or not. You don't never want to play your worse minions.
Behold your future.
That might be just because he replied, Major. Good morning, Spaghetti. That sounds delightful.
For your entertainment.
Going well so far, my man. Let's get the up keks and the mirrors and polymorphs tested. Now I am buffing. The order. Sometimes people specifically don't want to pull their 3s and 2s, right? Quite good. Stonehill Defender. I think they might be ready to face the Wrath of Sheep, huh? Random origami crane into top deck origami crane. Lame AF, boys. That's kind of wide and one above the fire, really, by the way. Didn't want to go all out on the 1. Tis what tis, brothers. Tis what tis.
Molded in mine. My range is not bound by size.
Yeah, Major, that's part of the thing. People don't realize that it takes an 8 win average player to get 5 average picking the non-top classes. I remember, I would say it probably took me like 2 years to go from a 5 average player to like a mid 7s to 8 level player. But it probably took me like another year or two of practice to go back to like about 7. Not trying my best, so to speak. As in not min-maxing classes is what I should say, rather than not trying my best. If I lighted burns and trays, I've got 12. If I fly off the shelf...
Let me think.
I mean, I could convert the trickster and like really try to go for it. I mean, I'm with you. I don't think.
Not hesitate.
To each their own. I don't think it's important.
Linked together
I mean,
in a
to each
harmony.
their own. If you think it's important for you, it is important for you then. As I don't want to say it in a way that's generalizing everyone. If it's important to you, it's important to you, but it doesn't have to be important to you. That's how I should say it.
I can make something special with this.
Yeah, I know, I'm correcting myself, Major.
Different.
Because I was, the way I said it implied that people shouldn't care or shouldn't be proud of what they did for themselves. And that's wrong.
Ayan versus Jaina.
There's only one DJ in these parts.
I'll grant you a swift death.
We can keep it deafened because so many mages really try to audio split you. I think I'd rather try to hit a 1 or an ascendant or a cathedral in this case. Papercraft is a close second to the things I said. Can play it behind the Spectre. Makes the Spectre really hard to get through. So we could go Spectre, Papercraft onto heal the Spectre, delayed. Forgot to check whether that was a keep. Damn it. I've been drawing my 1s on 2.
Audio processing.
I'm telling you, man, this was even their keep. Right, so they had that in their opener.
Linked together in harmony.
It's just so common. This is why I was thinking about Deafen, remember, chat? Would have been so perfect. I could have actually gone for it, true. But they mulliganed their hand. Except Audio Splitter, which they kept. People want to keep Audio Splitter. But we can do what we wanted to do, right? Which is keep healing this. And we go delayed. I understand I could Eternal Fireball. This is a low roll. Crap. Other day I was on a date and this guy thought I said I didn't want to hang with him because of him and not because I wanted privacy for his saying, yeah. Yeah, that's why it's like sometimes even though it's not your fault, you can still help the situation is what I've learned to teach myself from streaming. So I just try to choose better words, I guess. Damn. That was actually a crazy outcome, by the way. Spectre 4 reduction, giving them the barrage that cleaned up, that gave them the coin, that gave them the healing totem that stopped me being able to cease. Actually crazy. Now I can't. Now I can't cease. Well, I can, but it's gonna be a 50-50. Could start with Frantic Forager.
Crumpled! I must not hesitate.
A dot here, a scribble there.
Discover the Dragon Cleave. I mean, what, you play Frantic Forager and you randomly get fly off the shelves from every single spell that exists between 0 and 3 mana? I mean, I think hitting a 50-50 is a lot more, hitting a 75-25 is a lot more likely, I would argue.
Everyone's a critic.
The Druid spell to deal 2 major. Well, I mean, if you're going for a 1 in 400, at least go for a 3 in 4.
I'll start this show.
We hit none of our generation, and they hit a good couple of rolls. So we are in trouble. We have to really push what we have on board. Well, no, if I play it second, I guarantee myself a playable spell later. If I play it first, and then play Cease, I'm actually not playing the cards then, right? So there is a difference. That's more of what I want. Unfortunately, they have the fireball, so this is just never surviving. I can't push enough here. Oh, Fundy, good morning, my man. Hellfire. Gives them the cleanup. This game has absolutely just not even been remotely close to any of my other games. It's like I'm doing nothing. It's not even really good to tempo this, but we do it all.
You get the goods.
It's all or nothing.
You get the goods.
Unfortunately, I now think that Cathedral might be too slow. But we still have some big hitters. Like Soothsayer, Calla, Theft, Blizzard, Mafandi, Blizzard. Don't kill this, that's take that. I need to go face with these two. It's the most important thing.
Someone's coming. Someone's coming.
Theft helps. Maybe I can steal their Toki? Hey Miksha. That's the kind of thing I need right now. Deathborn. Initiation. Very nice. Very, very nice. Thing. Kill the 1-2. Okay. Let's go. So this is hand. Not the best hand. Toki. Bootleg or librarian? I need some semblance of infinite chat. Might actually be librarian. Can't think of bootleg on the 2.
Let me think.
Is annihilation. I want annihilation. Bootleg. Oh no, bootleg on the 2 is a 7. This is annihilation. A 7 cost spell? What's a 7 cost spell doing to help me?
Let me think. I must not hesitate.
These are due back tomorrow.
I don't have time. I should have obviously played this. Repackage, Flame Strike, they don't help me. They're just irrelevant. How does that help me with? I need something to help me win.
The food is getting cold.
Like, okay, I can be losing, delay, and then lose the following turn. But if I'm doing nothing, I'm doing nothing. Supernova isn't in. 2? I already have 2, right?
Let me think.
Undeads. Oh, the Death Knight one, right? I only have 2, right? And I can't get any other dragon. Big Stone isn't bad. Isn't bad, but I lose a draw, which I think is worse. Is it worse?
Not hesitate.
Missing it the previous turn costs me even more. We can't do it. Losing a draw is so bad right now, I agree. It's like so bad. Like, I'm expecting them to not kill it over, what? 20 mana? They're just gonna play board and heal back to full. And stall the game and then play Toki and then I lose. Watch them top deck their librarian as well to top it off.
How enchanting.
Explosive room.
Your signature
Or
is
Flames of
required.
Infinity.
Your
They have a
fate is
random
twisted with
flames.
ruin.
Yeah, it's Flames of Infinity. So this is just dead. I mean, we can test.
The pew for you and your guest.
I have to high roll Avatar. Oh, beautiful. How beautiful is that? Do I go Fireball, Firebolt, or do I rip? I think we rip. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
blood-son. No one can escape time.
Finally, the Atlas sees all.
The draw is beautiful. Okay, okay. That was one of our high roll potentials. We drew our identity theft and it wasn't enough. But I have double Sassy Asher and Soothsayer, yeah? Not bad. Oh, very good. Actually, just straight up very good.
These are due back tomorrow.
I am very glad I picked the Librarian, though, from whenever the hell it was.
Still with me. Perhaps more than ever.
I think we might have actually turned it around. My opponent has a Fireball and an Eternal Firebolt, yeah? So we know most of their hand. Might be too hard to beat the Calla turn now. Yeah, there goes the Fireball.
It's all about
Is the streamer luck? I mean, which part? The me playing excellently for 20 turns, or the slight thing in my favor on the 20th turn? Depends which one you mean. I think I just played Disciple. Start testing some stuff.
Welcome to the hallowed town.
He had no choice, Marco. My Usher was dead. Can't kill my own Usher now. Yeah, Khaled is a Twitch viewer. I don't really want to attack chat.
Now, what if...
An empty pew for you and your guest.
He doesn't get to choose later. He doesn't get to choose.
Must not hesitate.
So, you see these stars at the bottom? That's the effect of getting to choose. If the minion isn't there, the choice doesn't happen on their turn.
+1.
But they can randomly get the card. No, if you don't get to guess, if you don't get to guess, then you can never get the card. Like you don't get the option to get the card. Not it doesn't let you guess one, but you randomly get it. They just can never get the card. They can't even see what card you pick. They just never see the choice.
Feel that healing beat.
Have you ever seen what happens? No, do you know, Mafandi?
Let the punishment fit the crime.
I don't want a Mystic Misdirection, chat. It's game losing, I think.
My past cannot shame me for it.
Behold your future. Inside voices, please.
I must not hesitate.
It's tied to the card for sure, Rof. If the card dies, the choice doesn't happen. But it could be tied to the cards. It could be tied to the card and the original player of the card. Which I guess that might be what you mean, actually. Sorry. That might have been what you meant. In which case, yeah, maybe.
How enchanting.
That's a couple of good hits. Actually hitting the Soothsayer and the 8-8. Obviously they didn't want to see a Mukla. But I could have always summoned the Mukla from Soothsayer, so that would have been even worse in the end. I might have missed 16 damage here, by the way, which feels horrible, but I...
Quiet down.
It was bad. So we have 19 and 4, 23 and 9. Yeah.
Unshackle me!
That was... Oof. GG, Khaled. When we took the silence card just to trade and then played Theft and realized that we had basically spent about 3 to 4 turns just slowly taking up their hand. Like, we were not pushing a win, but we were dwindling their resources. Their hand actually ended up looking very bad. What did they have? Fireball, Firebolt, and Eternal Conjurer. That's when it looked like I just needed a swing. And then the swing came from my Usher. That was a good Usher for me for sure. They were out of resources. I just needed to hit one of those things. There he is. GG, Khaled.
Mayen versus Dawn Grasp.
There's no time to waste. I'll grant you a swift death.
Your fate is twisted with ruin.
An empty pew for you and your guest. Oh, +1.
Do I need to avenge you twos?
You are the shadow's puppet.
Yes. Okay. Tempted to coin delayed. Let's get it rolling. Interesting. It's like Amber Warden is genuinely better.
State your business with the bronze.
Ah, the power of time. I need my cycles and stuff. Maybe some steals. So I understand they're gonna keep like chipping away at my minions with Firebolt. It's fine. They're spending their turns casting Firebolt means they're doing nothing else. I'm good. They can do it again.
Welcome to the Hallowed Tower. We are friends now. Hello, friend.
Wait a minute, yes? I actually paused for a second to think about it, but... Test. I think we just play the partner. I know I don't have any buffs. Oh my, since they updated the core set. I don't know if I don't know if this is from last year's core set or this yet core set. Ooh, Hagata Brightwing Mage. What are we thinking? Deathborns and stuff? I don't even... Matriarch?
Someone's coming. Someone's
This...
coming. Someone's
Don't. Let's roll. Games need to end. No, it's alright too, so... I would say don't even tell me. Like... Flame strikes? What are we thinking? Blizzards? Blizzard flame strike? Fireball? Bitter end. With a 5/5. Well, it still summons a 6/4 over and above casting Deathborn, right, Tiber? Oh yeah, summons the Warden, yeah. Good luck. Let's go for the pressure here. Hello, cheese. It's decent to Calla, but not only does Ember Warden never leave, I can always carry Ember Warden. I also may put Ysera into it. Calla Knighted Burn seemed good. This develops so much pressure though. If they AoE me, I end up pushing 12, for example, right? It's just so much pressure to handle. If I'm playing Replicatinator Gigantic, it's because I have to play Ysera next turn because Calla becomes bad. They never have Brew and stuff. I don't really care about these cards, honestly. Let's go. You keep trying to figure out how to survive. Yeah, of course. This would be a bitter end minion for sure. They got Sleet. Go for it, cheese. Go for it. Arcane Defenders. That might be my convert. But I will have to use Sarah before Calla then. So 5 and 1, 5 and 1 for convert and play Lighted Burns. Do I even have the board space? I actually do not have the board space.
What if...
Five. And 1.
I must not hesitate. Let the punishment fit the crime.
I understand the 4-8 lifesteal is better, but not if I'm thinking about Calla here. I can't discover Magtheridon. Vilya never had Magtheridon because I'm a priest. Chocolate or no chocolate, really? Thank you for the 40 months, man! As in, you want me to play it, Sawako? As in...
is fully authorized.
I take it, but I don't play it, correct? Chuck once. Alright, we're friends. Thanks, Rolly, for the 40. That's a big one, man. 13 and 5. I wanted to. I was just... Because I couldn't... Sarah there, I was trying to figure out how or what to do in that situation. Like, say here, let's say I play it. And what? Right? And what? It's just... I can do this for one at any point.
I breathe the world free. I must not hesitate.
And I know Rat King dies, but Rat King doesn't remove board slot, right? I should buy some of those, really. You've got me thinking about the Annabelle biscuits. I used to like them when I was young, just like the biscuity ones. They have like this very nice biscuit taste. And then randomly I got the ones with like a chocolate layer, and I can't stop thinking about them now. Oh, dual class. Yeah, it's very good then.
Fit to serve.
Ooh, they're racing me for a burn? Interesting. Yeah, you... Hello, YouTube! First Maiev Priest, straight up 12. I get you, Perusa. Achievement complete. Look, I completed! Tick! That's how good I am at Arena! Tick! Arena completed! Look at that. This screen looks so whaley. Pet. Maiev. Tick completed. 12 wins. Hope you guys enjoyed. I think this deck was pretty solid. I was surprised at how well it performed though. Not that I didn't expect it to go far, I just didn't expect a 12-1. If I remember correctly, because it was actually all the way yesterday, we made some picks on purpose for early game, which was vital. The ability to have 1s and 2s, even if they were quote-unquote worse cards, to let us go into protecting them with Spectre, playing Cathedral, making sure I get the draws. All of those things, they weren't about winning as much as cleanly getting to the part of the deck that wins. The second part of the deck, this bottom half, is genuinely great. The idea that we had theft for scam, triple delayed product to give me multiple chances to high roll a 10. By the way, we actually never got the robot a single time in the entire run, but we did get the 8-8 rush summon and 8-8 a couple times, so that's also one of the high rolls. A partner in crime, which works with Hold Them Off and with Cathedral. Calla, big swing turn with delayed product. Matriarch is always a good card, and Soothsayer, which also works with Calla. This kind of package, very good. This part of the deck was about getting to this part cleanly. That's it. That's all it was. Mid fly off the shelves, you know, Firebolt for the tempo decks. Even ceasing early on turn 3 often in this deck. Just about getting to here. Once you kind of stabilize, as it has scam potential. Fun run. Rewards time. Let's get the of course dose bonus. Do all the things on YouTube as well. Because why the heck not? You know, a little like, a little sub, a little comment. And just a little side note, I think this might be my favorite chest. I think I might like this chest more than the 12-0. The 12-0 looks too holy, if that makes sense. I like this frostness a lot more. There we go. There's them rewards. Catch you in the next one.